Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let us discuss how to do the diagonal scale for the given problem. As I told, if meters, decimeters and centimeters are given, three consecutive units, at the time we have to do the diagonal scale. Okay, if only two units are given, we have to do the plane scale. Okay, always remember three consecutive units means we have to do the diagonal scale. Take the given data, construct a scale of 1:40 to read meters, decimeters and centimeters and long enough to measure up to 6 meters. Full stop. Mark a distance of 4.76 meters on it. Okay, here we have to construct one scale. In it we are able to read meters, we can measure meters, decimeters and centimeters. Here three types of units are there. Whenever three units if you want to mark, we can construct one scale. That scale name is called diagonal scale. So diagonal scale is using for marking three types of units. Okay, we need to do the diagonal scale. For doing the scale, first write down the given data. RF is given, it is a ratio 1:40, 1/40. RF means representative factor, it is equal to 1/40. Here write down representative factor formula we have. Drawing length to the actual length, it is equal to 1/40. Okay, drawing length means here in the small space we can able to do the line. It may be in centimeters or millimeters. Okay, so it is a drawing length. Actual length means limit of the scale. So here what is the limit of the scale? This scale can measure up to 6 meters. Okay, 6 meters means here how many centimeters? 1 meter means 100 centimeters. Okay, so 600 centimeters. It is not possible to do the line here 600 centimeters. Okay, if you see this scale, it is 30 centimeter. Okay, so like that we can't mark 600 centimeters in the small area. So that's why we have to take it is the actual given length. Okay, so actual length here. So keep this drawing length as it is here. It is equal to 1/40 same into actual length. Okay, so 1/40 actual length means just now I told maximum limit. It is 6 meters. So here write down 6 meters. As I told, drawing length we have to do in centimeters or millimeters. So convert in terms of centimeters. Okay, 1/40 into 6 into meters. 1 meter means 100 centimeter. Okay, 600 centimeters. Okay, whatever value is coming, it is in centimeters. Okay, so do this. So it is getting 15 centimeter. So drawing length here is 15 centimeter. So this 15 centimeter is nothing but 6 meters. Okay, so this is the scale we are taking here. Okay, first do the 15 centimeter line. It represents 6 meters. Here I did the 15 centimeter line. Okay, so 0 to 15. So I did one line. After that I have marked A and B points for the corners. Now for this scale give some width. It is called arbitrary width. For this diagonal scale we have to take either 3 centimeter or 4 centimeter height. Okay, so here I am taking 3 centimeter height. So just do the line here of 3 centimeter and this side also take 3 centimeter line. Join these two ends. So here we have given for this corners AB. Give the next corner is C. Here D. Okay. So this is the ABCD is the one scale. In it, by using it, we can measure up to 6 meters. Okay. So 6 meters means divide this scale into 6 parts. Each part is 1 meter. Okay. So whatever maximum limit is given, divide that number of divisions. If they have given, we can measure up to 7 meters means divide the scale into 7 parts. Okay. 8 meters will be given. Let us assume we have to divide the scale into 8 parts. So like that, according to this maximum number, we have to divide that many parts. Here we can, by using this scale, we can measure up to 6 meters means divide into 6 parts. So divide this length, whatever length is there, into 6 equal divisions. If you want to divide this line of any length into some parts of equal length means we have one procedure. We have to do some angle line initially. We can take any angle, but the angle should be less than 90. Okay, 90 means approximately it is coming here from this line. Okay, 90. So we are taking less than 90 means take small angle here. Angle means we no need to measure, just take one point, join this point to A, we will get one inclined line. Join this point to A with the help of scale. Take any radius by using the compass. Divide this inclined line into 6 parts. So take A as center, do one arc here. Take this intersection point as center, same radius, do another arc. Take this as a center, do an arc. Like that we have to divide into 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Take the last point and join with B by using the scale. Like this. Okay. After that, at all the points, do the lines, okay, parallel to this last line. By using the drafter scale, it is easy to do the parallel lines. Fix one of the scale, drafter scale here, coincide with this line and move that drafter scale. We can do easily. Here I am using the roller scale for doing the parallel lines. Keep one of the line is, this line is coincide with this scale. Move this scale in this direction up to this point, do one line, and here at this point so here we got the intersection points. Mark the names for it. I am giving initially 0. Mark outside the scale 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is fifth one. Okay, at the B point. After that, at all the points, do the vertical lines. Okay, so take this is a reference line. At 4, do the vertical line. So here we have divided into 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal parts. Each part measure 1 meter. Okay. So total is 6 meters. We can measure up to 6 meters by using this scale. This is our scale. So each box is 1 meter. Okay, like that we have 6 boxes, means 6 meters. This scale can measure 6 meters. Okay, maximum limit. So we did this part. Okay, after that this scale should read meters, this one we did, and then decimeters and centimeters also it should read. Okay, first take the relation between meters, decimeters and centimeters. Here I have written 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters. Now here take first we need to mark decimeters. 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters. Divide this 1 meter box into 10 parts. Each part is 10 decimeters. Okay, take this initial box of 1 meter, divide this box into 10 parts for showing the decimeters. Okay, so here how to divide this initial length, okay, into 10 parts means we have to do the inclined line here and we have to divide that line into 10 parts. Okay, so instead of doing this side, I will do the inclined line this side. Our main aim is we have to divide this box into 10 parts. Okay, we can take either this side inclined line or this side. This angle should be less than 90. Okay, take any one of the point here, join D to this point. After getting the inclined line, divide this line into 10 parts. Okay, take the small radius because we have to divide this small length, okay, into 10 parts. Take radius and divide into 10 parts. This is one, first part, second part, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth and 10. Here check whether these are 10 divisions or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is the last one. Join this point to this point. Okay, similarly we did here. Okay, this side. Do with drafter scale. It is easy to get the lines, parallel lines. Okay, after getting this line, at all these points do the lines parallel to this line. Okay, so with drafter it is easy to do the parallel lines. Fix the drafter scale here, move the scale in this direction. Okay, here I am using roller scale for getting the parallel lines. At this point do the parallel line and next point. So here we got the equal 10 divisions. Okay. So mark these intersection points also on this line. How to mark the intersection points? Take one of the line is the reference line. Take the first point here. Okay. Mark this side. Don't do the line. Just mark the first division. And then second division here. Third division. Fourth division. Fifth one. Sixth division. Seventh one. Eighth one. Ninth division. This is the 10th one. Okay. So 10 equal division points we did here. Give the numbering for these points, intersection points. After 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this point is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this point is 9, and the A point is 10th one. Okay, 10 equal divisions we did here. Here, after giving the numbering, here join these numbers to these number lines. Okay, here we have to do the diagonal lines because this is a diagonal scale. So how to do the diagonal scale means, here from 0 to not 0, vertical line is coming here. 0 to 0 means initial points. Join 0 to the first point 1. Okay, we will get the diagonal instead of parallel line. Okay, so we need to do the diagonal lines. Join 0 to 1 here, from 1 to 2, like that. Okay, so we will get the cross lines. Those lines are called diagonal lines. 0 to not 0, the first point. Okay, do with scale. See here we got the cross line, diagonal line. 1 to second one. Okay, first one we have joined to this 0. 1 to 2, one cross line we are getting. And then 2 to 3. Do carefully. We are getting the diagonal lines. 3 to 4. 4 to 5. 5 to 6. 6 to 7. Here 7 to 8. Here 8 to 9. Here 9 to the last point. Okay, if you see here we are getting the diagonal lines. Okay, so each division is 1 decimeter. Okay, how many parts here? 10 parts. Okay, each part is 1 decimeter. So here I have written meters. This scale from 0 to this one, it will measure meters, and this side it is measuring decimeters. 5 decimeters means from 0 to 5. Okay, it will give 5 decimeters. Like that we can measure up to 10 decimeters by using this scale. Now we need to read centimeters also in the same scale. Okay, what I am taking? I am taking this width is 1 decimeter. Whatever units are there, I am taking the same one box here, 1 decimeter box. Okay, we have to divide this box. 1 decimeter is equal to, always remember, 10 centimeters. Decim is 10. Okay, so divide this 1 decimeter box into 10 parts. So each part is 1 centimeter. Okay, so divide this decimeter box. Whatever units are there, that box we can call. So divide it into 10 parts. How to divide this AD length into 10 parts means, take one angle line. Okay, that angle should be less than 90. Just do one line, just do one point here, do one line here. Divide this line into 10 equal divisions by using compass. Take small radius. Okay, so here divide into 10 parts. First part, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Okay, here extend the line in this direction. So count it once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Join this last point to D. Do all the lines with pencil in the sheet. Okay, don't do with pen or sketch pen. Just for clear view in the camera, I am doing with pen. Okay, here after getting this line, do the lines at all these points parallel to this line. Okay, so keep the drafter scale here. So here I am using roller scale. Move the scale in downward, get the line here. Okay, here we have divided into 10 equal divisions. Give the numbering. At a point give 0. Here at this point give 1, 2, 3, 4. At this point 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the D point 10th one will come. Okay, this scale is the centimeter scale. So after getting the points here, at all the points do the parallel lines. Take this is the reference line. At 1 do the line. Here in the scale we need to mark a distance of 4.76 meters on it. We can expand it. 4 meters plus 7th place is 0.7 meters plus 0.06 meters. If we add all these meters, we are getting 4.76 meters. Correct? Here in the given scale, we need to mark meters, decimeters and centimeters. Correct? Here take this meters we did here. Okay? Here 0.7 meters means, okay, 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeter. So instead of 1 meter, write down 0.7 into 10 decimeters. Okay, plus 0.06 into 1 meter means 10 decimeters. Write down here. Okay, so write down 4 as it is. 0.7 into 10 means we are getting 7. Okay, 7 decimeters as it is, plus 0.06 into 10 means here 2 values are there, only one value will come. So 0.6 decimeters. Okay, same units here. Okay, so we can mark meters, decimeters. Here this value we have to change in terms of centimeters. Okay, so what is the relation between decimeter and centimeter means 1 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeters. Okay, so substitute instead of decimeter centimeter here. So 4 meters 7 decimeters plus 0.6 decimeter means into 10 centimeters. Okay, now here we are getting 4 meters 7 decimeters, 0.6 into 10 means 6 centimeters. Okay, so here we can mark this value, meters value, decimeter value, centimeter value. Okay, we can expand this form and we can convert according to the given units. Okay, and the same thing I have written here. 4.76 meters means 4 meters 7 decimeters 6 centimeters. We have to mark this value in the scale. Okay, first we need to mark 4 meters. 4 meters means from 0 to 4. Okay, just do one line here by using the scale. This will indicate 4 meters. Next 7 decimeters. Where is 7? 7 is coming here. 7 decimeters and then 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters. Take the intersection point of 6 centimeters, 7 decimeters. Where the point will come? Let us check. 6 centimeters and then 7. This is 7th line. This is the 6th one. Take the intersection point here. Okay, so at this point do the vertical line parallel to this line. Okay, so move the scale up to that point, intersection point. Just do the vertical line of some length. Okay, the gap will show 4.76 meters. Okay, just take this horizontal line is the reference line. Okay, mark the dimension here. Okay, extend this line, extension lines we can call. Extend this line. Okay, and this side also extend the line. This gap will give 4.76 meters. Keep the arrows here. 4 meters means from 0 to 4. 7 decimeters means here take 7th line. Okay, 6 centimeters means take 6th line. Take 7 and 6 intersection point. So at that point do the vertical line, reference line. At 4 do the reference line. This gap will give the 4.76 meters. Okay, so this scale is called diagonal scale. Here this is our scale. It will measure meters this side. Do parallel lines, write down here meters, and this scale will measure decimeters. Okay, here also do the parallel lines, write the decimeter in the capital letter. This scale will measure the centimeters. Okay, mark always dimension at the middle of the dimensional line. Here instead of 4.76 meters, let us take one example. if you want to mark some 3.75 meters, okay, so here the meaning is 3 meters. So 3 meters means here we need to do the line. Just I will show you how to do. 3 meters, 7 decimeters. So wherever 7 is coming on the same line, it will come 7. 5 centimeters, wherever 5 is coming, okay, 5th and 7th intersection point, it is coming here. You do the vertical line at this point, okay, so it is coming at the same line, okay? This line and this line, the gap will give the dimension, okay. This one, it is 3.75 meters, okay. So in this way you have to mark the dimension of the given value. Let us take some other example. If you want to measure 5 meters means 0 to 5, we need to do the lines, we have to mark the distance. 6 meters means here one line, here one line, mark the dimension, okay. Or take 2.86 meters, okay. At 2 meters do the line here, okay. Just do one line here, one vertical line by using scale. And 8 decimeters next. 8 decimeter means 8th line, and then 6 centimeters, 6th line. 8 and 6 combination we have to take 8th line up to 6th, okay. Here it will come. So at this point do the vertical line, not inclined line, okay. Take any one of the line is the reference line, okay. At this point do the vertical line like this. Here this gap do the dimensional line like this. Keep the arrows at both sides. Mark this dimension 2.86 meters. Like that we are marking all dimension. Always remember this diagonal scale we are using for showing the 3 types of different units. Let us take sometimes kilometers, meters, decimeters, like that. Okay, whenever 3 units are coming to the diagonal scale. Why we are calling this diagonal scale means here we are using the diagonals, inclined lines. That's why we are giving the name diagonal scale. Okay, this is the method of marking the given dimension. In the sheet, do with pencil. Don't use pens or sketch pens. For just showing the clear view in the camera, I am using pen. Only 2 units are given. Okay, 2 different units. We are using this type of scale. It is called plane scale. Okay, if 3 types of units are giving, we are using the diagonal scale as we have discussed in this class. After writing meters, decimeters, centimeters, write down RF value. RF is equal to 1/40 for the given scale.